What is going on, good people of Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, land, universe, fan base, fandom, some other thing that represents an audience of ours?
We
We
be
love
on
you.
dividend.
No, that doesn't represent anything of us at all. Anyway,
I
um,
don't think that's even a real word.
it's not.
Shut
He
up.
made it up. He made it up. But anyway, we are excited. It's Royal Rumble week, I guess you would say. I was gonna say season, but we're kind of in the week of it now. So Royal Rumble week. I am currently watching the Royal Rumble from 2007 because I was in middle school then. So I was like, hey, that'd be cool. So I started watching that. Let's get right into these Royal Rumble 2015 predictions. First
No,
off,
you botched that. 16.
I botched the name.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know why I can't get into 2016 yet. I can't like on my papers at school. I'll write 2015. I just can't. I can't do it. Sorry,
Same with
Royal
me.
Rumble 2016. Man, the year is young. It is young. But first, Justin, do you have any overall, predictions? Something that you think should happen, maybe will happen before we get into the matches.
AJ Styles
Any
should win the
any
Royal
debuts you
Rumble.
want to see? That's another thing.
AJ Styles winning the Royal Rumble and debuting. But I don't know if that's going to happen, though. You know. But I've been hearing rumors that he's going to review the night after the Royal Rumble because, like, I was listening to Dave Meltzer, the Wrestling Observer, and I heard that they're going to be debuting him the night after, which Shinsuke Nakamura and I think Carl Emerson and the rest of the people who come from the Bullet Club.
All right, Casey, any overall hopes, dreams, passions?
I mean,
It,
I hope.
obviously, it's that you and I will win the WWE Tag Team title. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, that's gonna happen. We're gonna be the secret team that nobody knows about until the show. But keep that a secret, everybody. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, it's on the hush hush. But first of all, I just hope that they don't do what they did last year and get us all excited for returns and debuts and then do nothing, a whole lot of nothing, and let Roman Reigns win and ruin our dreams and our lives and just you killed us when you killed the streak and then you just kicked us while we were down. Sorry. But I don't know. It would be cool if they debuted AJ on or any of them on at Royal Rumble. I think that would be really cool, and it would get a huge pop if any of them debuted in the Rumble. But I think they should at least do something to tease it. Whether they have Finn Balor do more of have Finn Balor in the Royal Rumble and have him do more of a heel kind of turn, or something that kind of tips us off as something's going to be happening. If they don't do the debuts necessarily, but I just hope it's a better show than last year. Not to say last year was bad, but we expected a lot more than we got. I felt like.
Yeah, I watched it actually this morning. Actually, I watched the end part of it, and it didn't seem as bad as it seemed like it was last year, kind of in the moment. Especially because we were like Casey said, we were anticipating so much. I don't really. I asked the question, but I don't really have any overall. I mean, I just kind of like Casey said, and I hate to repeat what Casey said, so I'm gonna think of something different. Um, I want to see a new tag team debut on the main roster. I don't really care who it is. It could be Blake and Murphy for all I care. I just kind of want to see a new tag team debut. I think it would be cool. Um, or the Ascension to actually be used on Royal Rumble. That'd be great. Um, yeah, right. Like it's not gonna happen. It's not
No,
even
it needs to be this team right here.
there's no way. Oh, Vaudevillains. Okay. I thought I
Yeah.
was looking. I was looking at the shirt. I'm sorry. I was looking at the shirt. I was like, "There's no way the entire basketball team at your high school is gonna debut."
It's not high school, it's college.
Oh, my bad. I couldn't
And we're,
tell.
and we're undefeated.
Okay. Cool. All right. But let us jump right into it. Let's start with the Divas action. We got Charlotte, formerly known as Ric Flair's daughter, if you didn't know. They have let you know if you don't know. So, Ric Flair's daughter, Charlotte, going up against Becky Lynch. This is interesting because I still haven't really been able to really dive into Raw like I want to. I'd love to watch Raw every week, but I just don't get a chance to. But this is an interesting one. I would love to see Becky Lynch win just because I think they don't really know what to do with Charlotte. For some reason, they don't like to keep the NXT characters on the main roster because they feel like they won't translate well. But I feel like it would be nice if they, maybe had Charlotte lose, kind of have like a coming of age for Becky Lynch, but still kind of grow on that character of Charlotte too, because they really don't know what to do with her right now. I feel like I'm gonna go, and I just think it would be cool to see. I feel like it's gonna take 1 or 2 pay-per-views for it to actually happen, because it doesn't happen that often as far as title changes this early. But the fan in me is gonna choose Becky Lynch because I'm going with the fan in me for this entire show. Justin, Charlotte or Becky Lynch?
Nice. See, I don't like what they've been doing with Charlotte. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's the people who's booking her. I just don't like the way they've been booking her. So I'm gonna go with Paige, Becky Lynch to win here. Like, that'd be pretty awesome to see Becky Lynch win the title. And like, I think Orlando would make a bit get a huge pop. She'll get a huge pop if she does win the title. So that'd be pretty awesome if she does win the title. And pretty much on Monday Night Raw, Ric Flair, granted her the match, and Charlotte, she kind of got a little mad that Ric Flair granted, the title match. So yeah, that'd be pretty awesome if Becky Lynch wins. And Charlotte, she was so much better down in NXT, and I thought that they should have just did like a copy and paste with her on the main roster, but I don't know. I just thought she was better down in NXT.
All right, Casey.
Everyone's better down in NXT because they let them do stuff down in NXT. But yeah, I definitely liked her better down in NXT. Not that she's not good on the main roster. I just don't think they need to do this whole storyline with her dad and with the dirtiest player in the game thing. Again, like I've always said with Natalya, they need to give them their own personality and not have them so dependent on their dad or their uncle or whatever. They could have made it such a better organically could have made such a better feud with this. I just haven't really liked it. I haven't been able to keep up with Raw like DJ as much as I would like to, but what I've seen, it just isn't entertaining me. It seems too forced and too pushed, but I do see Charlotte retaining. I don't think I think they're still giving her that push. Trying to, push this kind of dirtiest player in the game kind of a thing and kind of, giving her more of a heel push, I guess, which I don't have a problem with necessarily. It's just I don't think it needs to be so much dependent on her dad. But, we'll see what happens.
Alrighty, so the next match, I'm kind of going. I don't know if this is the order of the card. This is kind of just how it's set up on the website. Is Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto. This one's a weird one to me because this was one of the moments I actually watched on Raw that I actually got a chance to sit down and watch. I watched Kalisto win the U.S. title, and it was like a week ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago at the most. And then I didn't even see this happen, but I kind of heard it through social media that he had already lost it. I think maybe on SmackDown or something, which I thought was, it's different, but I just thought it was really weird, really really stupid or something. I don't know how he lost it. I'm not sure. I haven't really been able to watch much, but I don't understand why he lost it so early. Because now it feels like they put him into a corner where he's not gonna win it at Royal Rumble, which is unfortunate. But the fan in me, because with predictions and with wrestling, I always go with the fan inside of me. So I'm gonna go with Kalisto. I want Kalisto to win this. I feel like Kalisto does, especially because what are they gonna do with him now that Sin Cara is hurt? They can't like push him towards the tag team titles. He doesn't have a tag team partner. So let him kind of do his thing in the single scene, and let him, show his worth in the single scene, because I think he's done a great job with it just so far. Even going with Alberto Del Rio, I feel like these guys have the capability of putting on a good feud, and putting on good matches, especially with the talent that we have. I just wonder if they'll let them kind of go all out with it. Justin, who are you going with, Kalisto or Alberto? Is that right?
Okay, so I'm gonna get on a little rant here. Okay, so Kalisto wins the U.S. title last week on Monday, and then he loses it in one day. One day he loses the U.S. Championship. Like what? Why would he do that? He was getting this big. Like I thought this was gonna make him make a star out of Kalisto. Winning the U.S. title. That means Alberto Del Rio will kind of go up the ladder a little bit. Towards the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the Royal Rumble match. Because he's one of the guys who won the Royal Rumble match before Alberto Del Rio has. John Cena on SmackDown, not last week, but it was a week before that, Monday Night Raw, he won. John Cena was kind of give him Kalisto that rub. He was doing the Lucha Dragons chant. He goes, Lucha, Lucha. He was doing that. So I thought that's where the rub started. But then they just lost all the momentum for Kalisto and just went downhill, which I don't like that. This was their chance to create a new star out of somebody, but WWE fucking blew it. They blown it. But I'm predicting Kalisto to win here because, like DJ says, I want him to win, and that can save WWE from their fuck up before. So yeah, I'm going Kalisto.
All right, Casey, Kalisto or Alberto? Can Kalisto run the table in the picks?
Kalisto just one of those guys that he's one of those type of guys that WWE does not give pushes to. And I was surprised he won the title initially. Just because without the Lucha Dragons, he's just a masked luchador that WWE doesn't care about, because it's been proven in the past, Mexican, luchadors, Japanese wrestlers, WWE doesn't necessarily, unless you're already really big, they don't really care.
There's something I want to add to this for a minute. And another reason why Kalisto should win is because, he could sell them merch. He could be like the next type of Rey Mysterio, who sells merch to the little kids, sell all those masks. That's why, that's why they should. Because he can sell that merch. I think he
Also,
could be the next Rey Mysterio.
Casey, name one Japanese guy that was a success for WWE, or a Mexican guy. Okay, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. But it still took them a very long time to get where they wanted.
No, that's what I'm saying. WWE doesn't give pushes to Japanese or Mexican guys unless they're already, the only two that they've done that to was obviously Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, and they already had a big following from ECW, WCW, so they already had that boost. Kalisto doesn't have that boost. I mean, yeah, he gets the pops and everything, but I don't know if that's enough for WWE to give him a push. And not that I don't want to see him get a push. It's just WWE doesn't, we know the track record of WWE is basically what I'm saying. So I don't see him winning it. There's a possibility because it is just the U.S. title, and they don't give a shit about the U.S. title anyway.
Because it's pretty much a WCW title. That's pretty much what it is.
No, it's just a title that they don't care about. It's
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go with Alberto.
You couldn't let him run the table, at least in the pick? Come on.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't let him do it.
Alberto's stale. He's just so stale. I liked him better in Ring of Honor. Like, I can give two fucks about him in
They haven't.
WWE.
The issue is with that though. They haven't even changed any. Like they. Number one, they didn't change anything from his character anyway. But Ring of Honor didn't change anything. He was just in a new place, so it was nice to see him in a new place. I don't think Ring of Honor changed anything about him. I don't think Lucha Underground changed anything about
He
him.
got to do more, though. He got to wrestle more. And, think about it this way. He's stale now. Without a title, he's going to be even more stale because there's going to be no reason to watch him because they're not going to do anything with him. He doesn't need another World Heavyweight title shot. He doesn't.
I mean, he's with the League of Jobbers.
And I don't give a crap about them either. I mean, the promo that the Bulgarian butthole did was horrible. It was horrible.
That's
wasn't.
one.
It was
horrible.
the greatest promo of all freaking time.
It was
you know
horrible.
what?
They're
You know
called
what?
the League of
Damn,
Jobbers.
You have picked the bone, and I gotta get it out. Rusev is the star of the League. Rusev is the star of the League of Nations. Seriously, I don't want to get serious because screw that. But Rusev is the star of the League of Nations. He sells the best. He's the most dominant. He's the most entertaining. He's got the hottest chick. The dude is the best. He is soon to be.
He's the best out of the four worst.
How are they that bad, though? We all know that all four
The
of them...
Social Outcasts are better than the League of Jobbers.
Well, that is true, because Heath Slater is the greatest of all time.
No, Bo Dallas is the greatest.
That is true. They just got a likable, stigma.
Or
to them.
Axelmania.
See,
No.
They got it all.
No. Can we move on?
We are.
Let's move
We are.
on.
We are moving.
Let's move on from this jobber loophole.
Moving on.
We got sucked into a jobber loophole.
We are moving on to a last man standing match, and I'm not talking EC3 versus Matt Hardy. No, not yet. I'm talking Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. I kind of feel bad for saying EC3 versus Matt Hardy might be better than this match. Maybe, it might be. I'm not lying.
Even though I don't watch TNA anymore because how bad the product is.
It's not that bad. You just got to give it a chance. But anyway,
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
exactly.
Pretty good.
Exactly. I'm just saying. I mean, you can't.
The new knockout that they signed
She is great. Have you seen?
No.
Anyway. Last man standing match between Kevin Owens and Dean, the lunatic fringe of the Ambroses.
Of the Ambroses? What?
Hey, quit hating. Quit hating on my commentary of my video, our video, my video. Anyway, I feel like Dean is gonna win. I feel like Dean's gonna win. I don't see this title changing hands between these two guys. I mean, I would love to see it change hands, but I don't see it happening until maybe Fastlane, more so even WrestleMania. Just because that would be a big moment to kind of change it. They need to do something with this feud. I haven't watched a lot of Raw, so I don't have a lot of build on this feud. But I'm kind of curious to see where it's gonna go. But I haven't really been able to watch Raw, so I don't have a lot of build on it anyway. Personally, I'm going with Dean though. Justin.
Okay, so I mean, this match is gonna be good, but the thing is, I'm just getting sick and tired of this rivalry between both of them. Like, they've been doing the same thing over and over again. For which Kevin Owens is pissed off. That he lost Intercontinental Championship, so that's pretty much why he's getting this rematch and stuff. And Dean Ambrose, he's been losing every single match. Like, he hasn't been winning any matches, and he's been getting countouts and draws on these SmackDowns and Raws. Like, really, why are they doing this right now? So I kind of have a feeling that Dean Ambrose is going to retain his Intercontinental Championship here, and I just want Kevin Owens to get out of this feud right now. I mean, I'm serious. I just want Kevin Owens to get out of this feud and do something better, and I want them to do something different with Dean Ambrose, turn him heel maybe. But I don't see that happening. But I'm going with Dean Ambrose to retain his title.
All right. Casey, can you
And
repeat
Casey
what he
looks
just
weird.
said? Because he looks not happy. Repeat what he just said, because I was tweeting back to a fan.
You are sick of the best feud in WWE right now?
It's getting stale. Stale. Like, if you see what's been bad happening.
Get out!
Hey, Justin's watched Raw and SmackDown, so he has supremacy over us.
SmackDown's actually better than Raw right now.
No,
I'm just saying, he has supremacy. He's watched it.
nope, I don't care. They're the two best on the main roster right now. Two best.
They are the best, but it's the stale. The feud's getting stale.
They're gonna,
Because
nope. Ambrose is gonna retain. They're gonna build this feud up to Mania, and have the most epic Mania match for the Intercontinental title that has ever been, ever.
I still feel like, while I'm thinking about it, if they put the title on Kevin Owens, they need to have Kevin Owens say this is the best title in the company.
Kevin Owens versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
I mean, they could do that, but I still feel like if Kevin Owens wins his title back at some point, because I feel like at this point, the only way they're going to build legitimacy is for someone to tell me over and over and over again with the charisma that Kevin Owens has, and plus Kevin Owens is a prize fighter and he fights for prize and whatnot. I feel like if he comes on TV, he comes on pay-per-view and he tells me over and over and over again, because the thing is, if you get told enough, it becomes true. I feel like that would help the title personally. It's just my personal.
I think, Owens could win the title, and then after Fastlane, they could bring up Sami Zayn from NXT and start a feud with him for the title. And then I think that would definitely help bringing legitimacy, because they would have amazing matches, and then they could have a match at WrestleMania, which would be awesome. But
I got a comment, but I'll wait to the end of the video because it doesn't necessarily pertain to Royal Rumble, but it does.
Yes, I am the best member of the Instant.
No, that's not what it is. Cause you couldn't even host the show, cause I'm scared. That's what you said. That's not what you said. But anyway, I'll get to it here in a second. Just as a kind of end of the show type of comment. But next we got the main event of the evening, which is the Royal Rumble. Because I think that's all the matches they have set.
The one versus the Royal Rumble.
That's true. For some reason they don't have a tag team title match set. I don't know why.
They probably put it on the kickoff.
Yeah, they do.
Stupid. Do they?
It's the New Day versus the Usos.
Oh, they just set that tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess it's on WrestlingInc.com.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to that one. Before we get to the Rumble, New Day versus the Usos. There's like a little bit of me, the Smark, I guess, the Mark, whatever we're calling ourselves as internet fans. A little. There's a little bit in me that's like, the Usos are gonna win this match, But the fan in me cannot give up on the power of positivity, baby. It is still my ringtone, okay? Not my ringtone, but my alarm. I wake up to it's a new day. Yeah, I wake up to it every day. Every day. Well, not every day, because I don't wake up to an alarm every day. But, I wake up to the power of positivity, okay? And I'm going with Big E and Kofi because, Xavier, he's just too sad about his trombone, man. And I think that's the only reason the Usos would win this match. It's because of the loss of a friend, the loss of a brother, the loss of the power of positivity. Man. Justin, they killed the trombone.
The way he said all that there was just amazing. I like that.
It was inspiring, wasn't it? I'm telling you.
It was right about to make me... Casey, just go. No, I'm joking. I go. I really don't know too much. Well, I think the Usos beat them like on the SmackDown or something. And that's how they pretty much got this match. But I'm gonna predict the New Day to retain here. I don't really know why I'm predicting the New Day. Wait, because the power of positivity. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. And the Usos, they can barely get over the top rope. Like Casey said multiple times, and I like to copy him.
And you
No, I
know
don't.
But I know Casey's gonna say, Usos shouldn't win because they can't get over the top. But the Usos are, besides the New Day, are one of the coolest tag teams as far as cool factor is concerned. Cause I ain't never got hyped off a song like the New Day gets me. I'm on time.
That's not the New Day song.
Dab. I even had to hit the dab in there. Casey, give your thoughts, cause you're gonna get a crook in your neck if you keep doing that. You know it's gonna happen. I can say. You're not being positive enough, Casey. You're not being positive enough.
You just said at the beginning of the video that we was gonna win the tag team titles. Now you're saying that the New Day gonna win.
Wait. You know, I forgot because we got secret ways of getting in. We got contracts, we got cash in, ironclad contracts. So that's the reason, you know. That's the reason.
I'm the guy's
I
manager.
didn't want to give that up on air, man. We can't give that out on air. We gotta keep
Human
it on
spoiler
wraps.
machine. Human
Because
spoiler machine.
I know, Justin, human spoiler machine. You know, we can't give that up on air because if we do, you know, where's the surprise, Casey? We got to keep it hush hush that we're gonna win it. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I'm the
I gotta
manager.
go status quo.
No. Well, I'm gonna ruin it for the fans. I'm gonna let them know the truth. What's gonna happen? It's gonna end in a DQ, but they're not gonna retain. They're gonna be stripped of the championships, and they're going to be given to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. That's right.
Is there only 3
We're the
titles?
champs, darn it!
There's only 3 titles.
We're the champs.
Get your title.
Right here. That's what's going to happen. That's
TNA.
Shut
It's
up.
interpromotional.
That's interpromotional. That's what that is.
TNA.
No, that's ANT.
That's TNA.
No, that's ANT.
TNA.
Well,
All right.
I think that's ANT.
So shall we continue
Yeah.
Yeah, we shall.
That's ANT.
for the ant titles? The ant titles. Let's get into the Royal Rumble match. I'm excited for this. As a fan, I feel like because I try to get away from, oh, it's gonna be so predictable because Roman Reigns is the champion and he just won it, and I want to go cry in the corner because he's gonna win. You know, I'm just trying to be excited about it because that's what wrestling is all about. You know, because
Wrestling.
you know. Follow me here. So, number one,
buzzards?
we got the WWE World Heavyweight Championship being defended in the Rumble, which has never happened.
Wait,
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
1992?
Yeah, it has.
No, it wasn't defended.
It was vacant.
What is this Chex Mix commercial? What is this? Sorry, that was a Chex Mix commercial. Anyway, but it's never technically been defended by while someone was holding it. It was vacant last time. That's what I meant. So that's history making, which is cool. Roman Reigns just won the title, and he's got to go through all this to win. You know, that's pretty cool little thing. You know, he's got to go through 29 other guys. It was funny because I was actually talking to one of my friends who's not a big wrestling fan anymore. He just kind of watches the big pay-per-views like Royal Rumble, but not WrestleMania for some reason. But anyway, he was like, dude, Roman Reigns has got to defend the title against 29 other people. And I was like, that's the excitement we need as fans again. We don't have that excitement anymore. Like when stuff like this comes up, and it's upsetting. Like I'm excited about it, you know, regardless of if we know that blah 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 is gonna win. I just think it's exciting that the title's going to be defended in something different than a one-on-one triple threat fatal four-way six-man match. But anyway, I'm going with Roman Reigns because I believe it's coming back, baby. In 2016, it's coming back. I believe in Roman Reigns, and you can believe that. I had to say believe that. It had to happen. But I'm excited. I want to see what's gonna go down. I kind of want to see who's gonna come in. Kind of because I know it's gonna be at least one debut, right? At least one. Even last year we had one return, so somebody. Obviously we know Jericho's gonna be in it, so that'll be interesting. I'm just curious because obviously I feel like it's gonna be a big thing between Brock, Reigns, Sheamus, probably Brock, Reigns in the League of Nations. It seems like. I'm wondering what they're gonna do with guys like Rusev because Rusev looked dominant in it last year. It seemed like from what I watched earlier today, but I don't know if they're gonna make him as dominant since it's with a faction. I'm just interested. I think Reigns is gonna win for the title. I feel like he's gonna win. It would be nice to see him win. One versus all. I like Roman Reigns people are starting to get on my side, but once again, I can't fault a guy who doesn't even have a true character yet and is forced to run with it. But Justin, thoughts on and Casey? We're gonna debate when it comes to you because I know you're gonna disagree with me, and I'm not gonna stand for it. I am not gonna stand for it.
DJ, I disagree with you 100% here. Okay.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Okay, so hear me out here. Okay. There's three people that I can see win the championship. I can see one, either Roman Reigns winning. I can see two, have Brock Lesnar win. But why does Brock Lesnar need to have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? He doesn't need the title around him. I mean, he's a big enough star that he doesn't need a title around him. Or three, I could see Triple H winning after what happened at TLC. I could see a return to Triple H because he hasn't been on TV for quite a while, so I could see him coming in the match.
You don't disagree with me for the reasons that Casey's gonna disagree with me. Okay, good. Continue, Justin.
Okay, I'm gonna continue here, and hopefully we get some good returns in this match. Like, hopefully we get some good debuts. Hopefully we have a few NXT people on here, and here's what I think they should do. I think they should only add let one member of each team be a part of the match, or at least two, two members of the League of Nations, two League of Jobbers, as what I'm calling them now, because they are jobbers pretty much, or two members of the Social Outcasts, and hopefully Big Show does not go on that big tear like he did last year, where he just threw people over the rope. I just really hated that. That was stupid. But, I'm going to have to go with Triple H to win here. I just see that happen, and I can see at Fastlane we have Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And whoever wins the match goes on to WrestleMania to face Triple H for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And I would have Roman Reigns win that match, and then at WrestleMania we would have Roman Reigns beat Triple H and finally get his big moment that he's been needing at WrestleMania. So that will help him get more of a face reaction going up against Triple H, because I feel I never thought of that for some reason. I don't know what I for some reason I felt like he was gonna face someone else at WrestleMania, but that would be pretty interesting, because Triple H can get that WrestleMania check. Anyway, Casey. Anyway, he's gonna bring out his golden shovel and he's just gonna scoop Roman Reigns out of the Royal Rumble.
See, what's going to happen, okay, it's going to be very reminiscent of the Divas, or the Women's Battle Royal that we had on NXT. And in this scenario, in this analogy, Roman Reigns plays the part of Aaliyah. He gonna be the first one.
That's a low blow.
Oh yeah, he's also the number one person in the Rumble, so he has to
I love her. You can't do this to me, Casey.
He gonna be the first one out. No, but I mean, I just hope there's.
Watch Triple H come out number 2 and just eliminate him.
No, why? why I don't see why Triple H needs to be in this or anything. He's already done everything. He does not need to wrestle anymore.
But
Stop
that
it.
WrestleMania check, though.
He's the COO of the company.
But that check, though.
But that's
He can write his own check.
That check, though.
No, but you know who's gonna win this? It's gonna be a surprise to everybody. It's gonna be just nobody's gonna see this coming. Von Dudley is gonna win the World Heavyweight title.
I thought it was gonna be me. Me?
No,
I mean, look how good I look with this title.
that's not even the right title.
It is
No,
WWE.
no.
Right
Yeah, but it's
Just not as big. You know, it's just not.
that's
What did you just say? Dude, can you please repeat that?
what?
Devon
Devon Dudley
wins.
is gonna win the World Heavyweight Championship.
DJ
Tell
Bill
me.
winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Tell
Devon
me.
Dudley.
Did not just say that.
DJ Bill to win the
Dudley.
championship.
Devon Dudley.
DJ Bill.
DJ Beal. I like that. That's a good ring to it, you know.
Juggernaut 097.
Or we're gonna get a special entrant. It's gonna be Spike Dudley. He's gonna win it.
Oh,
Actually,
man.
pretty cool to see.
Oh,
Who do you guys want to see in the Rumble?
Sami Zayn.
The
Because
Bullet
he
Club.
doesn't need to be in NXT anymore. He has
I
nothing
think they at
left
least
to
need
prove.
2 NXT people in this match. At least 2. Dana
I
Brooke?
wonder. I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with Hideo, too, since he was in the Rumble last year.
He was in the Rumble last year.
He most
He was in
certainly
the Andre Memorial Battle Royal.
Same thing. It's the same. It's same significance, right? No. That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah. I mean, I still wonder what they're gonna do with him.
Adam Rose.
Yeah. Heath Slater. Slater Gator. Just dual champions.
No.
Champions.
Is Darren
Slater,
hurt,
they're not even a tight team. It's
They should be.
time play.
They were the best. They were the best.
Millions of dollars.
Is Darren Young
Yeah.
hurt, by the way? I'm just curious.
Yeah, he is hurt.
Okay, I thought so. Also, Eric Rowan is not hurt, Casey. Eric Rowan was on Raw tonight.
Oh, jeez.
That's who's going to win the title. Eric Rowan.
Hopefully he's not in the match. He doesn't need to be in the match.
But one thing I did notice from Raw tonight, I love Bray Wyatt, man. That guy needs a title run. I don't care what anyone says. That man deserves a title run.
Do you
He's
think he's
carried
going to
feuds
do
on
his
his
tear
own.
like he did last year?
What?
You think he's going to go on that tear like he did last year where he's eliminated people after people after people?
Racist fan. That sounds really bad. Not racist, but racist, like RACES fan. Rox4 said AJ Styles wins the championship. He also had another comment, but I can't see it right now. That's what I gave for not reading it when I was supposed to read it. Anyway. Oh, no. Wait. No, I don't want to hear myself. No, I don't want to hear Justin. Let me see. Let me see if I can find that comment real quick. He also says, okay, this was my end of the video question. Racist fan. That sounds so bad. Racist fan. Racist fan.
Man, he's
Rox4
racist.
He's the true MVP.
says, when do you think that WWE will re-sign Matt Sydal? I don't see them doing it. I just don't. They're so like kid role model type of a company now that I don't see them doing it. I guess they did re-sign RVD, but did they use him much? I feel like if they re-sign Matt Sydal, he's gonna turn to RVD, and that's kind of.
I love how they cut him or fired him for smoking something that wasn't even illegal.
Marijuana?
No, it wasn't even marijuana. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was.
It was them. It was those 2 for 99 cent cigarillos they be selling at the gas station.
It was a dab. It was a dab. He was doing dabs.
All right, guys. Do you guys have any comments on that? Do you think he's gonna resign him? I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
want to see them re-sign him because they won't use him right anyway. He's
Yeah,
he's doing much better where he's at.
I agree. All right. But that is your Royal Rumble 2016 predictions. I don't know why I can't get out of 2015. I just can't. But I'm excited though. I've been excited for a while. I want to see how the Rumble's going to play out. I think we always get excited around this time. The road to WrestleMania, baby. So we always get a little bit excited around this time. We got what, 2 more months, 3 more months? Probably 2 more months, pretty much. 2 more months in a little bit. Um, let's see. Anything else that you guys want to say? I know Justin is gonna say follow Juggernaut couldn't even say it. Follow Juggernaut097 on
We will see
YouTube and
you all in the
subscribe.
Fippity Dippity.
Oh, no, not
A-N-T. A-N-T.
that. That needs to be a company. That needs to be a company. There's Justin's stuff. Obviously, you know he's gonna plug it. If you need to, pause the video. It's there for you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It is now called the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast on YouTube, so feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you guys later.
Subscribe to
Not on.
Juggernaut097.
I already plugged you. Anyway.
No, you didn't plug me.
I said they can pause the video if they want to see you and they want to talk to you and they want to plug your stuff and whatnot.
You
But,
guys can go yell at me also on my channel. Tell me how bad my Chiefs
Wow,
did.
that guy sucks.
Tell me how bad my Chiefs did.
All right, guys. ICW_score podcast on Twitter. We also have an Instagram page that I haven't looked at in a while. Might do that soon. But hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your comments about Royal Rumble. See ya.